This was a never-seen-before assault on terror by India. In the past, India has targeted Pakistan state-sponsored radical Islamist terror. You'd recall 2016, the surgical strikes. They were shallow raids into Pakistan-occupied Jammu and Kashmir. After Pulwama, in Balakot, that was quite a game changer when Mirage 2000 fighter jets crossed the line of control and hit across the international border in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. But that was one terror training camp at the Jabba Top in Balakot in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. But this time, after Pahalgam, India's message was much bigger. Not one, not two, not three, not four, not five, 9 targets. 9 terror training camps, launch pads, and the headquarters of Jaish-e-Mohammad and Lashkar-e-Taiba. It had been war game before, it had been contemplated before, but it had never been done. This time, Prime Minister Narendra Modi's decision was enough is enough. Strike, strike hard, strike deep, and strike fear in the heart of the enemy. And that's exactly what the Indian Armed Forces did when they struck terror headquarters at Muridke and at Bahawalpur. India Today gets you details about how the precision strikes happened just a little after 1, late at night, lasted for about 25 minutes, and Pakistan is yet to recover. That mastermind of terror, 10 members of his family dead, his friends dead. He says he wishes he were dead too.
India avenges terror. At around 1:05 a.m. in an operation involving the Indian Army and the Indian Air Force, fighter jets and drones rained missiles and bombs at multiple terror camps at 9 locations, 5 in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir and 4 in Pakistan. In terms of scale and significance, the mission, codenamed Operation Sindoor, was the biggest since 1971 war. Much, much higher in the escalatory ladder compared with 2019 Balakot bombing. Camouflaged by an earlier announced air drill on the Western Front, Indian forces this time hit deep inside Punjab province, the political and economic nerve center of Pakistan. Operation Sindoor targeted terror outfits that were behind Parliament attack, 26/11 Mumbai attacks, and the most recent Pahalgam massacre. Among the 9 locations hit were Bahawalpur, the base of Maulana Masood Azhar's Jaish-e-Mohammad, and Muridke, the headquarters of Hafiz Saeed's Lashkar-e-Taiba. Muzaffarabad and Bhimber had previously been identified by Indian security agencies as transit and logistic points for infiltration into Kashmir. At a press briefing on Wednesday morning, the Indian government gave proof of the anti-terror strikes.
ऑपरेशन सिंदूर 22 अप्रैल को पहलगाम में हुए विभत्स आतंकवादी हमले के शिकार मासूम नागरिकों व उनके परिवारों को न्याय देने के लिए लॉन्च किया गया था। इस कार्रवाई में 9 टेररिस्ट कैंप्स को टारगेट किया गया और पूरी तरह से इसे बर्बाद किया गया।
No military establishments were targeted. India has demonstrated considerable restraint in its response. However, it must be said that the Indian Armed Forces are fully prepared to respond to Pakistani misadventures, if any, that will escalate the situation.
The operation that started around 1:05 a.m. ended at 1:30 a.m., lasting 25 minutes. At 1:57 a.m., Pakistan confirmed the Indian attack. By 2:40 a.m., Pakistan began its retaliation, violating the ceasefire on the line of control. While the operation was extensive, no Pakistani military installations were targeted.
Earlier this morning, as you would be aware, India exercised its right to respond and preempt, as well as deter more such cross-border attacks. These actions were measured, non-escalatory, proportionate, and responsible. They focused on dismantling the terrorist infrastructure and disabling terrorists likely to be sent across to India.
The Jaish-e-Mohammad in a statement said 10 members of Maulana Masood Azhar's family and 4 close associates have been killed in the attack on Jaish bases in Bahawalpur. With these strikes on terror targets, India has sent out a strong message. Terror will not go unpunished. The ball is now in Pakistan's court. Will they learn their lesson or attempt another misadventure? Bureau Report, India Today.